When someone mentions opera to you, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Most people usually think of somebody who's in a Viking costume, screaming at the top of their lungs. But is that what opera truly is? Believe it or not, opera is seen and heard throughout our daily lives. Whether it's on a TV commercial or on a cartoon, opera is usually made fun of. Many people fail to realize that there is so much more to opera than what it seems. Today, I want to tell you the 3 steps that it takes to become an opera singer. You have to have a certain level of education, you have to have a certain set of training, and you have to have interning. But before we get into the 3 steps that it takes to become an opera singer, you first need to know the origin of which opera came from. Opera has a long and extensive history that dates back to Florence, Italy in 1658. The word opera was generally used in England and then it didn't come to be until 1558. And Germany and Italy didn't generally use that term until the 18th century. Opera is basically a play that is accompanied by an orchestra, and the actors have to sing all of their script, which is called recitative. But now that we know a little bit about opera's history, we can talk about the first step that it takes to become an opera singer, which is that you have to get a bachelor's degree in vocal performance. In order to get this degree, you have to audition to the music program of your choice, and when you're accepted into the program, you have to take music classes. You will take classes such as music theory, music history, and even keyboard, just to name a few. These classes will make you an overall better musician because you will be forced to see how music works and how you can apply what you've learned to the songs that you're singing. Along with working towards your degree in vocal performance, you have to get a vocal trainer. Your vocal instructor will teach you the techniques required for you to be able to sing opera songs such as arias. Along with your vocal coach, you will also have to learn 3 languages: Italian, German, and French. Greg Warburg states in his magazine, Classical Singer, that it is important for students to learn new languages. Because opera is from a foreign country, most of its productions are in a foreign language, so it will help you tremendously if you can have an understanding of how these languages work, so that you will be able to star in the next leading role as in an opera. Another thing that can help you in your training is that you join school productions such as your school's opera or even your school's choir. This will help you to become familiar with being on stage and comfortable with it. Along with your training, you have to intern at opera houses. Interning is an important part of your training because it helps you to understand how opera works in the business world. Renee Fleming, who is a famous opera singer, states in her book, The Inner Voice, that it is important for young singers to familiarize themselves with the business aspect of their works. Along with interning, you can also apply to summer programs. These summer programs are very useful because they help you to be seen by talent scouts, and this can land you your future role for your job in opera. In conclusion, today I have told you the 3 steps that it takes to become an opera singer. You have to get a bachelor's degree in vocal performance, you have to have a certain set of skills, and you have to intern. Opera is a very challenging job to pursue. So the next time that someone mentions opera to you, please please remember that opera is a career that takes someone with passion, hard work, and dedication to become successful.